bitch is back. No, not me. Aunt Flo showed up. Hey Fertility fam, so I've made it home. I finished my conference call. I'm waiting on Fresh Direct to deliver. I'm going to give them these bags and they're going to give me bags filled with stuff. Hashtag not sponsored. But holler at me, Fresh Direct. Holler at me. Pum, pa bum bum bum. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty. Good morning, Fertility fam. How are you? Today is Tuesday, August 21st. The bitch is back. No, not me. Aunt Flo showed up. So I was right. It ended up being cycle day 1. That telltale sign is always that giant bowel movement the day before when that progesterone drops. So yeah, she showed up. She's in full force. I am actually not upset about it. That is what I asked for. If I was not pregnant for it to start to get the show on the road. So I'm gonna accept it and we're just gonna go full steam ahead. So I'm starting off with the cleanse that I told you about last night. I'm gonna do 3 days of this. So I just filled this up with hot water, hot tap water. Like I ran it for a little while. This is a thermos. So we put soup in it and stuff in the wintertime. But anyway, so the hot water is in there. Then I'm gonna put the agave in. I have a long handled spoon somewhere. Here we go. Just stir that up. I'm cutting up the lemon slices. I'm going to take these slices to work with me. This is my last lemon, but there are some coming tonight with the groceries, so I'll have enough for tomorrow. There's a place downstairs at work, Au Bon Pont, ABP, that will give away lemon slices for tea and whatever, so I'll just go down there and grab some. I will not be getting tea, but they do let you just get the lemon. So there's that. I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar with me in this so that I have it all day and I'm not carrying around this giant bottle. Okay, so that's full. So this will just go in my bag with me today. I'm gonna put some in this for my first drink of the day. The cayenne pepper, which it's just plain. Can you see that? Cayenne pepper. Here we go. A couple of shakes of that, and then for the cayenne pepper to take it with me, I am going to put it in a Ziploc baggie. That's more than enough. I just put a pinch in each drink, so that's more than enough for the day until I get back home. Yeah, let's just do 2. Put in 2. Because I can refill that without putting in fresh lemon each time. Just like if you have iced tea at home, you may reuse your lemon wedge. Probably just reuse it once and then go on to the next one. So that is there. I'm gonna have some of that. Let's drink it down. Not bad. The agave kind of and the cayenne, it all mixes together because I was gonna say I taste more of the agave, but then the cayenne hits me and the vinegar hits me, so it's all there. This has like a little heat seal, so I lock it here and make sure I locked it right. There. Okay. Up is locked, so it won't spill in my bag. So I have that. Then I will refill this every day. I'm going to take this. So I did get through 3 yesterday. Remember the goal is 5 to 6. So I'm just going to fill this up. I have with water. Drink. The goal today is going to be to drink 3 by 12 o'clock, which now it is 10:25. So let's be realistic. Let's do 2 by 12 o'clock. and then 2 more by 5 o'clock. Okay, so I have that, and then I'm also going to take, actually I'm not going to take this today. I normally take my Swell bottle to fill it up. I think that might be too much to carry. I'm just going to take this to fill up, this one to put the lemon and cayenne. I obviously am not taking the agave, so it'll just be lemon, cayenne, and what's the third thing? Oh my god. And vinegar. Lemon, cayenne, and the vinegar. I'm like, there's 3. So these will go with me today. And then my charcoal pills. So because I'm taking the charcoal pills today, I'm not going to take any other supplements, just because this would basically absorb the supplements, so I'd be wasting them. So we'll do these. They're each 900 milligrams. It's activated charcoal. Serving size is 2 capsules. So I'm not going to take these with me. I'm just going to take the 2 before I go so that they're in my system. And this is going to be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 3 days. All right, ladies, I need to get dressed. I have an 11 o'clock, so I'm kind of shaboogie. But Precosha asked me to record this part. Girl, you know I'm always running late. But I did want to record it so that we had that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. All right, fam. It's like 12:19. I'm still on this first bottle of water. I'm supposed to have already done my second one, so I got to step up my game. But I wanted to report it to you because I want to be accountable. And then next time I want to come on and say I did it. So we'll practice now. I did it. It's 12:47 and I just filled bottle number 2. I did the flat water. I think it's gonna help me drink it faster. The machine has the option of flat or sparkling, and so I did flat. I think that'll help me. So number 2 going down. I'm a little behind, but we're gonna get this together. Hey fam, I just tried to record the end of my phone call and I missed it. It's okay. So basically I called in to report in cycle day 1. I called into the clinic and I have to get my SSG. So that is scheduled for, I'm looking at my phone. That is scheduled for not this week Wednesday, but next week Wednesday, the 29th. So that is going to impact vacation, but that's okay. But so next week Wednesday, the 29th, I'll go in for my SSG. They're going to see me again on the 10th, which is cycle day 21, for blood work and an ultrasound. If everything is clear that day from my SSG to this blood work, then I will start on the estrogen patch. And then she also said no unprotected sex after my period ends. So it's interesting, even, which is weird because you'd think you could have it before the, oh no, I think the HSG, it wasn't before either, but I was not having sex, so it was just like not of note to me. I was celibate at that point, but yeah, things are moving fast. So I will be honest, I'm not doing so great on this detox. I mean, I haven't cheated, but I still haven't finished that second bottle of water, and it's 2:47 now, so getting 5 down is going to be rough today. And I've only done one thing, the one that I left this morning, of the actual cayenne pepper, lemon, and agave, and apple cider vinegar. So I've got to prep at least one more of those before I leave here, and then I have to I got to get the water down. That's going to be a thing. So yeah, I have a meeting tonight, but I'm going to take it from home so that I can prepare for Fresh Direct. They're coming at 8. So yeah, things are moving. I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad I took the break and I'm prepared to be back and just go hard or go home, because things are moving. All right, ladies, I'll let you know later how this detox works out. I probably won't talk to you again until the groceries are coming, but what a day, right? It's like we're off to the races. Hey Fertility fam, so I've made it home. I finished my conference call. I'm waiting on Fresh Direct to deliver. I'm going to give them these bags and they're going to give me bags filled with stuff. Hashtag not sponsored, but holler at me, Fresh Direct. Holler at me. Okay, so bad idea to have groceries delivered on the first day of a fast. That's all I'm saying, because my hangry over is starting. Hangry over, is that a thing? Anyway, as soon as they get here, we will unload the groceries and kind of go through some of the stuff and why it's important for fertility, and then we'll sit down on the couch and talk about it a little more. Stay tuned. All right, groceries are here. Let's get started. I took out the collagen peptides, which is good for hormonal balance. What else have we got? Tomatoes. Raw Brazil nuts. So I saw this on Baby McGowan. I don't know if you guys watch that YouTube channel. They just had an IVF and a Tessie procedure, and she's currently pupa right now. PUPO, pregnant until proven otherwise. But she took raw Brazil nuts. So this is good during implantation. So this along with the pineapple core. Then we've got boneless chicken breast. It's organic and free range. So there's that there. Star-kissed albacore tuna. The tuna is good for omega-3s. It's in water, fresher tasting, and no draining. Yay. I like it in here because then I can also take it to lunch or take it hiking instead of the little cans where you have to twist it off. And it also takes up less space in the fridge. Red onion. We're going to use this to make the bone broth, which we'll probably do either tomorrow or Friday, depending on how my schedule susses out. Organic broccoli. So cruciferous vegetables are good. Nice and healthy for us when we're TTC. If you haven't seen my video about cruciferous vegetables and how important they are, check this one out over there. I have corn. I actually don't remember ordering the corn. I'll have to go back and look at my order. But anyway, we have corn. Can't go wrong with corn. And then ginger. I have some ginger in the fridge. I wanted to get more. I'm going to use it, one for the fast. Oh, it smells so good. I love the way ginger smells. One for the fast in the waters that I'm doing every day, in the ginger broth, and then there was something else, just cooking in general. But definitely not chicken broth. Did I say chicken broth? In the bone broth, the beef bone broth, and in the water that I'm drinking for the fast. So we'll have that. There are certain foods that, ideally, if you can get everything organic, that's the best. There are certain foods that you should absolutely get organic. Broccoli is one of them. Spinach is another of them, just because it's going to be hard to scrub any pesticides off of it. And spinach has like super thin leaves. So broccoli, I mean, you see the broccoli, you can't really scrub and get in there. So if there are pesticides that's going into your system, there's like 12, and I should do a separate video about it. There's like 12 items that you should absolutely get organic if you can. The dirty dozen. I'm gonna set that on the counter. I'm gonna break this open because there's multiple breasts. I'll bag it in freezer bags and then we'll have it later. That way it's easier. The collagen I like to keep in the fridge just so it doesn't get clumpy. Sunflower seeds. Yeah, I have a whole video on seed cycling if you want to look over there about how it helps balance hormones, and it's just good for you in general. So certain seeds during certain phases of your cycle help support your hormonal balance. More cruciferous vegetables. Cauliflower is good when you are trying to conceive. It's just good for overall wellness. I'll say it that way because I think once you support your overall wellness, you're supporting your fertility, right? Your body's in balance, your hormones are in balance. So this is very good for you. Again, these are organic, USDA. It's going to be hard to scrub any pesticides off of that, right? Mushrooms. I have these so I can take a salad when I'm not on my fast anymore. Take a salad to work or have a salad at home. They did rosemary chicken. It's already sliced and grilled. I like to put this on top of my salads. And then I got some little extra things of rosemary. I'm going to put this when we make the beef bone broth. The rosemary goes in there for good flavoring. So I think it's great that Fresh Direct has the bags now. They used to come in boxes. They have this, you give them the bags back, it's good for the environment, and I think it's just less waste overall. So I debated about getting any more of this because, as you know, I'm on the fast and there's sugar in here. And then remember, I modified the goal so that I'm doing no sugar added drinks. This I'm going to drink. I don't drink it straight, so I mix it with the seltzer water. So, and I got just a case of those delivered. So I do either half and half, half seltzer, half palm, or I do a quarter seltzer, 3/4 of the palm juice, so that I get all the antioxidants but not all the sugar. And it's super tart if you've had it. I can't drink it straight. I'm not a fan of it straight, but with the seltzer, that helps. I got mixed greens or power greens, earthbound. So this again, I'll take to work. For my salads, I'll chop up mushroom, tomato, put the chicken on top. Oh, let me show you guys really quick. So I got this, the little dispenser is not in here, but I have this little salad keeper for work. So you put the fixings here. I usually put like the greens and the chicken or the protein. Sometimes I do the tuna. And then on top, you put like the tomatoes and the mushrooms, and that way it all stays fresh. And then there's a little thing for the dressing, like this. And you just put the dressing in here, there. It comes with the knife and fork. I'm actually not a fan of that silverware. In a pinch, it'll work, but it's not the greatest. And then you snap it all, and you go. I love that. Okay, where were we? I said I was out of lemons. I'm going to need lemons for the rest of my lemon fast. Lemon water, agave, cayenne, and vinegar. I got some kombucha, which is good for the gastrointestinal, your GI tract. I'm going to have that after the fast. So the idea for the bone broth, and I actually think I'm going to have bone broth tonight because that's still liquidy. But the idea for this is to help seal the gut, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. Maybe Thursday we'll go through all of it when the supplements are here. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, we'll talk about it sometime this week. The benefits of kombucha and how it helps your gastrointestinal tract. And then these I got. So it looks like yogurt. Tastes similar to yogurt. I'm not gonna say it tastes exactly like yogurt. But it's almond milk instead of cow's milk. Yeah, almond milk. It's a yogurt alternative. There we go. I'm not going to have any of the dairy until after the retrieval because the profile, like the hormone profile in the milk, can take over your system. And I don't do soy for the same reason. There are phytoestrogens in soy, so I don't do soy-based yogurt either, or any soy-based product. So no flaxseed, no soybeans, no soy sauce, all of that. Although I imagine soy sauce you probably can have, like it's not that big of an impact, but just so that I remember in my little pea brain, I just say no soy. The palm juice is good during the follicular phase, which is the first half of your cycle. So you want to have it. Lining starts getting rebuilt on cycle day 3, so I will probably, no, I won't because I'm on my fast. I'll start drinking it on cycle day 4. Typically, I would start it on cycle day 3, but this is a special cycle. And I'm not specifically worried about my lining because there will be no implantation this month, but I think I just want everything to work harmoniously. And I think the RA said we'll do like a dry run, a practice run, so I'm not sure if that includes now, but just to see how my body is responding, because when I go in for my cycle day 21 blood work, she also wants a scan, so I'm assuming she's going to be looking at my lining. And not counting any follicles because that's like the inactive. Some nice organic carrots all the way from California, my home state. These are going to go in the bone broth. And I think that having the almond yogurt is good too because sometimes you get inflammatory properties from when you're having dairy. So all around, I think it's just really good for your fertility, for your overall health. It's one of those things that's just like, it does have its own hormone profile and it will come in and take over yours in the same way that some animals have, like if chicken has added hormones to it, that can take over your hormones. Probably in general, no meat at all would be a guarantee of it, but let's not go crazy. Okay, this is also gonna go into the bone broth, and I have enough that I can mix it up with my almond butter, like peanut butter, and put it on that. Peanut butter has more fat, almond butter's good. It reminds me of being a kid. These are little tiny organic carrots. I'll pack these in a Ziploc baggie and take them to work for snacks and lunch. There's another kombucha. I like this brand and this flavor. It's called Healthy Kombucha, and it's got power greens. You can get it obviously at Fresh Direct. They also have it like at Whole Foods. It's one of my favorites. There was another, like this one from GTS. I'll drink it, but I'm not as in love with it as the Healthy. Like there's something about the way they blend it. It's really yummy. All right, and then this is the end of it. We've got more herbs, so some thyme. Hey girl, do you have the thyme? Why, yes sir, I do. Thyme and Italian parsley. That is also going to go in our beef bone broth. All right fam, so that's it for the unboxing. I'm going to put the chicken away, and then I will sit and chat with you guys about what we scored in our unbagging of Fresh Direct. Hi fam! Alright, the groceries are all put away. I put the chicken up in little freezer bags and put the seltzer water away, and now I'm here to talk to you. I wanted to recap. I think we know the goals, right? To lose weight, improve my egg quality, and to get pregnant. And so all of my efforts now are going to be focused on that. And I think it'll be fitness, wellness, fertility. Those are what I'm working on. So the weight loss, I am starting with the fast, which will help both the weight loss, the fitness part, and then also with the egg quality, right? Because I'm detoxing everything by doing my cayenne, apple cider vinegar, agave, lemon. Yes. I also took a little bit of milk thistle because that's also a detox, and I'm debating if I'll take another charcoal before I go to bed. I think I'll just do it in the daytime though, in the morning. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. I looked on the scale. It's been a minute. I am weighing it at 158.5 pounds, and my BMI is like 26.4. Ideally, which puts me at overweight, not obese, but overweight. Anything over 25 is overweight, so that's me. Ideal BMI for pregnancy, fertility treatments, etc. is 20 to 24. So I'm going to try to get to 22 because it's smack dab in the middle. The reason why BMI and its body mass index, the reason why it's important is that it helps regulate hormones, and if it's too high or too low, it can impact your estrogen and your progesterone. And I think we all kind of anecdotally know the stories of like gymnasts who don't have their period because they're too thin. They don't have like enough body fat. Conversely, having too much can also cause other issues. Like insulin resistance, and then also it can impact your progesterone, giving you like a luteal phase defect. There's a bunch of stuff. So yeah, if that's something I can do to help my chances, then I'm just gonna do it. And I've been saying it, it's August, I've been saying it since January. I'm just gonna knock it out and get my BMI down. So that's what we're gonna be doing for at least the next 30 days. Eating better, living better, doing everything I can to do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. I feel so much better. Sunday I was in the pits about everything and just like, why can't this be over? And now, like I said yesterday, I feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that feels good. All right, ladies. I hope you are well. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Please share this video with everyone you know. I want to take the stigma and shame out of infertility. A lot of women suffer from it, and there is no shame in it. It's not our fault. Please share this and help me share that message. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know how you're doing down below. And as always, be good to yourself. Be very, very good to yourself. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby, that's to you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think